Hi, my name is Erica Steeves, product stylist and commercial photographer. Today I'm on set with a coffee brand and we are going to be shooting with mirrors and making reflections work for you. Often we're trying to manage reflections, but in this case we are going to use them to create a set. So let's get started on today's video. Often when communicating with a client, I ask them to pull reference images so that we can be on the same page, and it just really shortens the timeline of communication. And a lot of these times you're just using it as a stepping stone to something that is your own. For me, I don't have the exact materials, so I'm not recreating this. I'm using what I have available to me and bringing it in its own direction. The concept though is very similar, and I think that you could use this as inspiration of how you could do your own photo shoots. You could even play with different size mirrors, so you could do a whole bunch of smaller ones, you could do even bigger ones. One of the concepts that she had was one like this, and you can see it's clearly a mirror, and that's how we're coming up with the concept of this. We're taking it in our own direction and we're navigating in our own way, and I welcome you to also do that with yours and build inspiration from this and turn it into something completely different. But generally, I don't like stepping on set without one of these shot lists. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. A new video will be coming out as often as I can. I am a one-man photography studio, so often I'm being pulled in many different ways. So when I have interesting products that I'm shooting and I have the time, I'm going to be sharing with you all of the tips on how to get those really great photos. For my setup today, as you can see, I have a backdrop stand, my pink paper, I have my mirror, I have two tables so that I can do the length, I have my one key light, and then I also have down here a fill light, which is just like my little off-board flash that syncs up. So just a little extra light to kind of bounce into the frame to make everything look really beautiful. So the product that we're using, the coffee, has notes of dark chocolate, pecans, roasted hazelnuts. So I have a large chocolate bar that I bought. A really great tip for food styling is if you get no-name brands, awfully they don't have a mark on them. Previously, we had done a shoot and she had bought Hershey bars and it said Hershey on it. So if you don't want to get into any infringement, if you go with no name, often there's no mark on the top. An easy, classic way to get the flavor of something without it being marked. For the photo, I just have a mirror that you have to get dressed, full-size mirror. I want it to be wider, but obviously I don't have a whole bunch of mirrors laying around. So this is what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna make it work. I tried doing some test images and I found that the back, it was a bit too moody for what I was looking for. You can see this was my test image. So what I'm gonna do is actually change out the bottom for some white paper, but I really love the general concept of the placement of the chocolate. And then with all of the styling, I wanna make sure that right now in this testing phase, I'm just doing something that I can easily pick up. And then after that, I'm gonna go in and put smaller pieces. I have the nuts, I have pecans, and then also we're gonna be putting some water droplets to kind of give that coffee vibe. So this is the concept. You can see I have the pink paper coming over the back of the table so that it is in the reflection of the mirror. And if I was to move this, you can see, it really changes what you're seeing here. If you wanted different colors of this, you could push different colors of light. You could also, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change the ground color. Just lots of options. So play around with it and get inspired. Thank you so much for watching. Wait till the end of the video and I'll show you the final edited images from today of everything that I took. But super excited. I hope it inspired you to try photographing with some mirrors and managing your reflections. I really love this concept and I know that I'll be trying it again in the future. But yeah, super excited. Anyway, until next time, keep shooting and having fun.